Hi, my name is Tom and I'm one of the designers and lead programmer on the project.
Hi, I'm Elliot Brown. I'm one of the designers and 3D artists for the project.
Hi, I'm Oliver Heavingham. I'm a 3D and 2D artist and designer.
The goal of the game is to get Mighty Mole to the surface in the quickest time possible and passing through checkpoints in time. To do this, Mighty Mole has to run through tunnels. The tunnels are laid out onto tiles that the player can interact with by flipping and rotating them. At the beginning of each level, the player watches them spin and rotate randomly. It is up to the player to orientate them correctly to get to the checkpoints in time. The player can tap to go faster and acts as a kind of momentum for Mighty Mole. In later levels, the checkpoint times require Mighty Mole to run faster, so there is a nice balance between tapping and swiping to complete puzzles. Coins are one of the main rewards. Once the player positions the correct tile with the treasure chest, the chest opens and out pops a coin that the player can click on. Running through checkpoints is also rewarding, through sound effects, scaffold explosions and points. There is also a ritual at the end, where the player sees Mighty Mole celebrating and they achieve a medal for that level. The levels are balanced through time and the introduction to new mechanics. Level 1 to 4 are simple levels using the swipe up and down interaction to flip tiles. Levels 5 to 8 requires the player to get quicker at it by checkpoint times shortening. Level 8 introduces collapsing rubble that the player uses dynamite to clear. Level 10 introduces rotation, which offers another 4 different orientation possibilities. Further levels combines all these mechanics as well as randomizing the side tiles to give a challenging experience at the end.
The development of the character started from a variety of concepts, pulling mood boards together and taking everyone's feedback for the finalized design of the Mighty Mole. As the designer of the Mighty Mole, I began designing the model in ZBrush to get a structure and form of him. How he would move and react in certain situations, trying to imagine him running down the tunnels with his equipment on, was very important for the finished product. Making sure what we imagined drawn from 2D was going to be a success in the 3D model. After everyone was happy with the finalized design, using 3ds Max and Photoshop, I began the hand paint texturing. After everything was okay and ready, the rig in progress was next, and preparing it for animation and ready for the game.
The modular design of the tunnels helped us create levels efficiently and effortlessly. The modular prototype tunnels were used to prove the design and inform the final tiles of the game. Once we had tested the design and playtested the game, we decided to make changes to the designs and aesthetics of the tunnel. The design of the tunnels was based on a 3 entry and 3 exit point of each tile. It was important we created a system in which the tiles had an appropriate naming convention to aid the level building process. The project saw big changes after the new year and has been progressively improving since. This has been down to feedback from tutors, fellow game designers, as well as friends and family. Redesigns of the aesthetics was crucial, and balancing of mechanics throughout the levels was also something we spent a large sum of time on. The game has fast-paced puzzle mechanics and twitch elements. The target audience is young males. The game is developed for Android devices. Programs used during development are 3ds Max, Unity 3D, Photoshop.
Thank you for taking the time to view this presentation and you can check out more about the project in the links below.